Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Absolutely. Let's get to that. Let me switch my top. Bam. All right. I'll go first with this one right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
For me, man, I like Micah Parsons.
Yep.
Micah Parsons, Patrick Surtain the second. I think that, well, actually, let me go back to Micah Parsons. Number one with Micah, I just like his game, man. Very dynamic sideline to sideline guy. Obviously, I was high on him when we talked about him in the pre-draft stuff. Obviously, he got drafted. We got drafted for a reason, and he's going to be playing in Dallas. Where you play is important when it comes to winning these awards at times. For him, that's going to be a huge benefit. He's going to get a ton of media attention. It's kind of like playing in New York with the Giants. You ball out there, it's almost like multiply just because of that media market or because of the attention that they're going to draw. So I like Micah a lot right there. Also, Patrick Surtain, just by the position, man. Cornerback, he's long. He can get interceptions. He should get in love. He's going to get a ton of opportunities out there too, man. But he's also on a good defense that can rush the passer. And when you have a defense that can rush the passer, that is a cornerback's best friend. That's going to help him a ton in terms of when he wants to be aggressive, when he wants to jump routes. So I think that he's going to be in some positions to really succeed and put up just numbers. If he gets 4 interceptions, that'll have him in a legitimate conversation for Defensive Rookie of the Year. And then the last guy is Zaven Collins. Now, I like him just because he's another guy that's going to get a ton of use. I think he's going to be a volume tackler. He's going to have a ton of that. The turnovers part is going to be what's interesting for him. I like the Cardinals team, but we're going to see, can they live up? Because they're kind of in that like Browns phase too, where people are starting to talk about them, not to the same extent as Cleveland, but they're getting a lot of attention. Yeah. And they haven't had to deal with that for a while either. But with Zaven, I think that he'll be interested enough. I don't know if he can do enough without the turnovers. He's going to have like the splash plays, but I think he'll have the volume tackles though.
I'm thinking the third guy because I'm with you on the first two, Michael Parsons. That's why he's the favorite. Yeah. He's day one starter. He's a stud. Like, he's going to get a lot of tackles. He's going to put up a lot of production as long as he stays healthy. Right. That's easy. Two, I'm with you. Patrick Surtain, what he did in the preseason, like, he looks like he's going to be a stud corner. Good. And Broncos defense is already pretty legit. Yeah. The third guy, I might go Jamin Davis because it looks like he's starting in Washington. Yeah. The problem I see with him, though, is if their defense is good, and even if he does put up numbers, is it going to be more heavily focused on like Chase Young and like their defensive line? But it kind of goes with Zaven Collins just because if they're out there, and it goes back to Devin Bush, his rookie season, if you're out there and playing a ton of the snaps, you're going to put up some production. And Jamin Davis is athletic. He might make a case.
See, I like the Jamin Davis. I looked at him. My other guy that I thought of was Greg Rousseau, just because he's an edge rusher. I think that in Buffalo, he's going to be a part of that rotation. He's going to play a lot. I do think by mid or end of the season, they're going to try to see if he can surpass one of those guys. Probably not Jerry, but one of those guys, they're going to try to see if he can surpass them. Pass rushers, the same with Chase. You go out there and you start getting them sacks, that gets attention, that gets people talking, and I can see him easily doing that as well, man.
I want to go back to the offense real quick. What would you put on Pratt Freiermuth at plus 5,000?
For offense rookie of the year.
So hold on, I just want to run the numbers because I know we're both high on him, but like 100 on the plus 5,000.
Is that gonna pay you what, 500 or no?
Yeah, it'd be 5,000.
Oh yeah,
5,000 and
plus 5,000.
That'd be 5,000 in profit right there.
It almost don't hurt to do it.
$100, so 500 would probably be what, 2,500. Yeah, if my math is right.
That's crazy, bro.
Or 50. I'm sorry, 50 would 50 would be 2,500.
That's a lot, bro. I like the odds. I just don't know.
13 touchdowns, 600 yards, 700 yards. Does that get him in the mix?
I don't know because you dealing with quarterbacks, man. That's the problem. He's dealing with quarterbacks. I just, they love quarterbacks in this league. We thought Josh Jacobs should be Rookie of the Year. We thought it was clear. We outplayed him and everything, numbers, impact, but they go Kyler because it's a quarterback. You know this, man.
Herbert Jefferson even. That should have been co-Rookie of the Year, though.
I thought it would.
I stand by that.
I thought it would, but quarterback. So even if Pat balls out.
I mean, that was an historic rookie season from Jefferson last year.
Like, bro, Jefferson was insane up there, bro. And Herbert, too. But I just feel like we know how this is going to go. We know it. We'll be over here like, Pat balled out. He needs to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. Trevor Lawrence, Like, oh, wow. 3,500 passing yards. Jaguars are 3-14.
27 and like 14.
Right. You know that's how it's gonna be, bro. And more importantly, we got to talk about our friends over at DraftKings because they are clearly the sponsor of this, and we know that they are, the top-rated sportsbooking app. Not only are they safe, but they are secure, and more importantly, they are reliable. And that's what we love. But Deke, I tell you, every time we talk commercial, every time we talk about DraftKings, we only talk about them if we got a hookup for you, baby, which we do. If you use the promo code MOATS, all right? I know my first timers out there. Use that promo code MOATS. You'll receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. Now, Deke, we talked about how that works, right? If it's your first time, you put $500 in the pot. Guess what I'm going to do for that deposit bonus? I'm DraftKings. I'm going to put $500 in the pot with you. That's free money. And then after that, you use that. And then we talk about these prop bets and future bets that we've already been listing out. You put that money to that. Now you make even more money, or at least have a chance to, right? Because you got to have a chance, Deke.
Yeah.
That's all we want. We don't want much. Just a chance to win a little money.
Yeah, football season makes it more fun.
It does make it more fun. I mean, you think college.
You got your takes. Put your money where your mouth is. That's all.
Thank you. Some might even call that a big Deke investment. That's what they might say. But either way, man, check them out. But I know that sometimes we have to talk about if you have a gambling problem. We're not going to tell you all that. What you should do is read this right here. Yeah. 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a gambling problem. That's who you should contact.